It's a big statement yesterday, saying that you will not be able to get into your greatness, or fasting can help you get into your greatness faster than just eating every day. Or some people say, eat your life away. Yes, so we want to be able to get this and hold it as a treasure and do it. The focus is not just to hear. James says you will deceive yourself if you're only a hearer. You want to be a doer of the word that you hear. It's a responsibility each time we get knowledge to be able to practice it or do it, get it into action. The blessing is in the doing. Now, we have said this, but I want us to now focus on it. Have you wondered why the first thing in the temptation was food? We've mentioned the fact that food is a God. We've also mentioned the fact that you have to overcome the food test to get into your greatness. But we're zooming more on why the enemy would not come to Jesus and talk about maybe his identity, because he had to pass the identity test crisis as well. But he came first with food because he was fasting. The answer is not far from the scripture, it's right in there. He was fasting. It was a period in his life where he set aside to connect spiritually. Ooh, Jesus, the Son of God, doing fasting. Then we don't have an excuse. You cannot sit there and say, oh, I will be strong spiritually without fasting. I will get to my greatness without fasting. I will be who God has created. No, you will not. You can take that from me right now. You will not be able to do it. No matter how much you're already flowing in the supernatural, no matter how great your life is, if you can add fasting and praying with it. Anyway, fasting, because we already defined fasting at the beginning of this teaching, that fasting is staying without food and praying. So each time I say fasting, I just mean staying without food and water, or addition, water, and then pray. Picture the Son of God. He himself, at the beginning of his public ministry, needed to fast. He was in the fast, and then the enemy came and said, hey, you know what? Turn those stones to bread and eat. Don't you have that feeling as well? Sometimes when you fast, water or just looking at food feels like, whoa, I just need to eat that food. It's almost the same thing. It might be in another way. What are we saying today? What are we emphasizing today? We're emphasizing the fact that no matter who you are, no matter how great you already are, no matter how much signs and wonders you're already experiencing, if you were not fasting, this is the time to consider fasting and do it effectively. Strongholds falls off like paper. It's blown by the wind when we choose to fast and pray. Things you think you cannot overcome, habits you think you cannot break from. If you take time to fast and pray, your spirit man will be so strong that you look at them and be like, wait a minute, how did you even how were you holding me? You would not believe how powerless some of those things really are. The Son of God took time to pray and fast, and he was tempted with food. You take time to pray and fast. Definitely you will be tempted with food, but because he overcame, we can overcome. You can overcome. Stay overcome, stay focused, and enjoy the life God has given you in dominion as you fast and pray. God bless you.